Good day. I'm the project director for Westconnex project. So my role is a true leadership role, and we understand the broader elements of the project at a strategic and tactical level. So I've got overall responsibility from the beginning and successful conclusion for our construction project. I'm overseeing our project manager. So as a project director, we really need to provide leadership and guidance to the PM, project manager, and then also the holistic project team in aspects of project approach, monitoring risks, general management, and strategically managing risk.
Hello everyone, my name is Ye. As contract administrator, my core mission is to act as a bridge between clients and contractors to develop and plan reasonable contracts according to the communication and coordination between the project management team and the parties of the Westconnex project. The contract has finally reached for the upgrade of the Westconnex channel and road. During the construction, handling extension of time, the claims issue is also one of my responsibilities in order to better promote completion of the project.
Hi, my name is Yijing Chen. I'm a WHS coordinator for this project. My job is to coordinate the health and safety on site and ensure all workers and subcontractors can implement their job safely. As a WHS coordinator, I inspect the sites regularly and monitor the performance against the standards. And when the on-site incident happens, I will carry out the investigation and issue the report. I also facilitate the workers' training and ensure they have 10 valid certificates before commencing their work. In short, I am committed to health and safety on site.
As a site manager, I have to supervise and control a variety of projects from the start to the finish. I also have to be accredited with the building codes and occupational health and safety regulations. I also have to have a good set of project management skills to use on site. Some roles and responsibilities in my occupation include managing work personnel performance on site, as well as the construction processes to ensure they all adhere to the construction regulations. I have to monitor all the operations to ensure the scheduled milestones are met and work closely with the WHS officer enforcing all the safety regulations. I have to update all the relevant documentation regularly, such as the site diary and the incident logs. Some challenges in my role include that there can be many delays in material or labor delays, so that will make the critical part longer, and then I'll have to contact the project manager and then the client. And then another challenge is that there can be conflicts on site, such as two subcontractors or laborers having a fight, which can cause injuries or delay work. And then some successes in my area of responsibility include that all the work is done under the regulations and meet all the guidelines, as well as all the client's requirements are fulfilled and the project is handed over on the scheduled date.
Hello everyone, I'm Yushun Huang, who is the project manager from Group Rail. The project manager's responsibility is to use his leadership to bring the whole team become better and better in the construction work. Like he will use the schedule and funds to restrain them and work with them. The project manager will also have a lot of pressure, like he should deal with the relationship with the stakeholders. And there were many things in a mess that he should to finish. So I think it's a really special work, and we should be taking serious.
Hey, I'm John Nguyen. I'm the foreman at Westconnex. So what I do is I oversee and direct other workers around the site, which includes subcontractors, site engineers, and site managers. I usually specialise in certain areas such as plumbing, electrician, and other roles as well. I act as a middleman between managers, contractors, and subcontractors, and I'm part of the project team. to working with everyone on site. I'm making sure that projects are completed within or under a budget and on time for that specific project as well. My role and responsibility is assigning general and daily duties to workers on site, ensuring that quality standards and safety precautions are followed and met. I'm also in charge of recruiting, hiring, inducting and training subcontractors and labourers as well, ensuring that they have the resources that they need to fulfill their job requirements. I'm also in charge of planning and reviewing all the overall status of projects as well as liaising with fellow site engineer here. I'm also in charge of supervising, managing and using tools, materials and equipment.
Some of the problems that may have occurred in the areas of my responsibilities include working off schedule, materials not being available to workers, not having a good understanding of certain strengths and weaknesses for certain personnel on site. All these problems may occur from being inexperienced and not creating an efficient schedule for workers. Some of the successes that might have occurred in the recent areas of my responsibility. These include the main roles of connecting with contractors and subcontractors to ensure that they have a common understanding of the work that needs to be done, and also promoting a positive work site that avoids any potential conflicts or issues that may occur between key stakeholders of the project, as well as managing and working with subcontractors on site to ensure that their tasks being performed on time and following construction regulations.
Hi, I'm James. I'm the site engineer in this project. I work here with John. As we know, John's the foreman, he's under me, so I pretty much do what John does. However, I do have some admin responsibilities. That's like documents, I have to make sure everything is scheduled. I report back to the project manager. I work with the project manager and the project director to ensure everything on site is going as planned. I ensure that relevant EHSs and QAs, ITPs are all documented properly, and I make sure we're on the regulations and procedures. I also ensure the relationship between the subcontractors and the project managers and site engineers such as me is smooth, so there's no disputes on site, no legal disputes, that would be a disaster.
Hi everyone, I'm Erqi and I am the financial officer of the team. I will be responsible for our financial aspects for the project and supervise related financial transactions. I will manage the budget for the project and prepare financial reports. I will ensure that all financial transactions are legal and ethical before the project is completed. This is the wiki page of the financial officer. I will solve the financial problems during the project and take reasonable measures. The project includes 33 kilometers of a new motorway and 16 kilometers of new tunnels. In August 2013, the government approved Westconnex business case at an estimated cost of about 14.8 billion. But in November 2015, the government issued an updated business case. It included more details and design improvements, so the estimated cost increased about 16.8 billion. Therefore, the estimated project cost is 16.8 billion. The fund includes 1.5 billion from the government.
Hi, I'm Addy. I'm the plant and machine operator for the Westconnex project. Our roles include preparing and positioning machinery prior to the operation that will be used. For example, this can involve digging, trenches, excavating, crushing rocks, transporting materials, and many other factors. Furthermore, by managing and overseeing the construction equipment, I have to ensure that the machinery that is being used does not have any defects that can potentially look to injure our workers. And along with this, I must ensure that workers have been correctly trained in the operation of the machinery. Also, I must ensure that while selecting the machinery, I make sure that the purchases for the plant and machinery stays within the proposed budget for the project.
My name is Tom, and I'm one of the skilled tradespeople undertaking the physical works on site for the Westconnex project. I report directly to the site foreman and work with other skilled trades to complete the works required of us. Some of the other trades I work with are civil carpenters, plumbers, electricians, riggers and dogmen, and heavy plant operators. We are required to complete the works under the direction of the foreman, site engineers, surveyors, and project managers. If something is wrong or we hit an unforeseen problem, It is up to us to provide a timely update to our management team and assist with solutions so we don't slow down the project.